So I started to notice a little bit of rear end movement in the car. Kind of when you got on and off the gas, it would sway a little bit. So decided to inspect it, and this is what we found. Cracks on both sides where it bolted in. And now we need to find a way to fix it. So we got this kit from online. It was actually on eBay. It comes with the pipes for bracing, chromoly, and then it has all the pieces you got to form and do. They also come with these nice little pieces that'll go for exactly where my thing's broken. So unbolt it, we'll clean it all up, and we'll make it in. I also have these subframe locks from Drift Motion. They're supposed to completely lock in the rear subframe, so you don't have to change those bushings at all. It seems to have been working fine. Same thing, it came with these front plates. If you look under the car, got the new Gron ST56, flex fuels over here, all our lines. I made sure to mark my air gap, and we got the Mk3 twin disc in there. Full under tray here. It's a very nice piece. All our piping. A lot of people ask where my fuse box is. It's right there, hidden. Right here we got oil cooler. Snuck it up in there. Koyo oil cooler. Otherwise, still working on finishing up the exhaust. 4-inch all the way back. Still touches a little bit here. Car's kind of low, but we should have a good aim on the back. So we ended up finding a little bit more cracks. Once I grinded off all the old paint and the undercoating, you can see the back is completely ripped. So was the front. Nice old crack all the way down. So we're gonna pull out the diff. Once we pull out the diff, we'll weld up these, terminate all the holes, all the cracks, drill it. You see there's quite a bit of cracks. But luckily under the paint it's still really good. We, sprayed paint many years ago, maybe 15 years ago. Painted the whole under of the car, which is kind of what saved it. That's what all that red paint up there is. Had some free time today, so I went ahead and brought out the TIG welder and started to fill up the cracks. Just tacking them into place now before the bracing. Before I pull out the diff, I just wanted to make sure it's all in the same spot, so I went ahead and just laid some beads on the TIG welder. Now we'll pull out the diff and finish the rest of the cracks, and then we'll get it going. So the first one's all welded on. Mind the boogers, it was a little hard to weld it there with all the paint. And now we got to move over to the second side, and it's a pretty good piece though. Makes it nice and thick. We'll have to start moving to the back now. See, nice and cracked all the way up. Same thing with the back side, straight down. Hopefully the new braces will help it out though. All right, got the two top pieces done. It's not the prettiest, but it'll work. Now we got to move on to the front. I drilled all the holes at the end of the cracks, so it should stop the crack from growing. Got a bunch of them on this side, drilled all the holes. Now I got to gouge it and fill it up. So now we're starting to TIG weld the rest of the braces. In the progress of TIG welding it all. The braces fit really nice. Ended up having to take out the diff, however. But as you can see, it goes over the front and the back, all the way around. A really nice bracing kit. So hopefully won't be breaking anymore. So I got tired of TIGging it, so I brought out the Miller MIG machine and finished it up. Did some MIG beads. MIG. And then went ahead and MIG'd this bracket on. Previously I had broken this one, so I'm not gonna put the piece like that one over there because I'll need a really long bolt and it'll mess things up. So we're just gonna leave that one, let it be. But she's ready to go back on now. Just spray some undercoating and call it a day.
Charles is a professional.
Measure once, cut thrice.
Right. Weld it back together and cut it again.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be putting me out there like that. We might have had a really slight mishap. And that may have included me cutting a pipe too short. And I had to weld it back. But, look at that. It's straight like an arrow. Look at that. Look at that. Straight. Anyways, Charles just a hater. And this is other Daryl. Hey, other Daryl. He's lazy.
I know, I ain't shit.
He's really lazy. I'll give him a shout out in the video. Think of it. We got the rear end back in. Here's our official supervisor.
Yeah, great job.
Bro, wasn't there a Mexican
here's
person
Lazy
like that
Daryl.
too, the same one that they do with the puppets?
Huh? Cleaned his
I
car.
think there was
And
a
Bud Light
Mexican person,
Charles.
like an African guy
There's
that
Bud
did
Light
puppets.
Charles. Say hi, Bud Light Charles.
The black dude where he was.
Thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate you. And stay tuned for the next video.